Hey collective, it's Intuitive Pisces Moon and welcome to the channel. So we are going to jump into your astrology readings for the month of January. So the big events that we have going on, January 3rd, we do have a full moon in Cancer, which is going to be more of a focus on emotional needs, safety, family life, those sort of things. What it is you want in a family and a home, like making sure your home is safe, secure, stable. That's kind of what that's going to bring up there. And then for January 18th, we have a new moon in Capricorn, which is, again, more about stability, but more in monetary things. Okay, so getting what you need for your family, for your stability, for your life. Again, might be job related, maybe changes in job. It is the new moon, so something new's coming in that sense. So that being said, we are going to jump right into your sign. Welcome, Gemini friends. If your sun, moon, or rising falls on the sign of Gemini, then this is your reading. So we're going to jump right into your January spread and see what's going on for love and romance, career, finance, all that good stuff. And we'll even get an answer that's been burning on your mind from your angels today. So think of what that is and we will jump right into your reading. All right, Gemini. So the first card that came out for you is number 20, marriage. You are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. Love that for you. So we're going to read from the book on this because they do cover career and finance as well as your love sector. So marriage is a symbol of emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. Your aura is electric, attracting exactly what you need right now. There is an abundance of joy and happiness, and life's gifts are surrounding you. The key to happiness is to strive for as much harmony as possible. There may be more than one celebration at the moment, with new family members arriving through marriages, births, and engagements. Children will make you proud. Give of your time freely to those in need, especially family. Loved ones from the past could return. This card symbolizes perfect unions both in business and in your personal life. For personal and relationships, a wonderful experience awaits. A new life may begin with a special partner who makes you feel loved and respected. Spiritual marriages may manifest, or it might be the start of a new, long-lasting, loyal friendship. Troublesome relationships could become more harmonious, and families will blossom or grow. Rifts could also be mended. Now is an ideal time for singles to settle down with that special, loving partner. For career and money, a new exciting partner for those in business could see added success, and love can be found around work-related social activities. Someone new may arrive on the work front or in your business sector. Dressed to impress, you may have a secret admirer and will be pleasantly surprised when you find out who they are. All right, Gemini, look at that. So you are attracting in partnerships of all kinds. So whether it is love and romance, or whether it is business and business partners, you are attracting all of this in. So beautiful energy to start your January reading in. So as far as your romance sector in the card that we pulled for you is this one, number 38, strength. It says the frequency of strength supports our ability to harmonize all our qualities and skills towards a strong and balanced way of being. All right, so I am hearing that this is what is required to keep this, and that's what came out. So again, you are attracting this in, but how do you keep it? It requires balance. It requires harmony. And that is the only way that these will stay. Okay? So you might attract them in. Maybe you might be tempted to fall back on old ways of doing things, old ways of thinking, and maybe they don't stay for whatever reason. So if you take this balanced approach, this harmonizing approach, this is what's going to keep those in your life. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now the next card is for what do you need to do some self-care this month? And the card that came out for you is some abundance planning. So you're being called right now to get a journal or get some sort of budget planner type of thing and to do some abundance planning. Now, what does that mean to you? What is abundance to you? If abundance to you is having like time and freedom, how can you still pay your bills, but have the time and freedom to do the things you want to do? So think about first what abundance means to you, then come up with a plan on how to create that for yourself. So that is what you're being called to do this January. Now your angel number that came up is 4466, and it says destined by God. This is clarity, perseverance in guardianship, transformation, and growth. Your angels ask you to pay attention that your focus is too much on the physical world. They ask you to completely hand over your worries to them so that they can step into assist. Balance your focus between heaven and earth and know that the supply that you need is truly unlimited, especially when you work hand in hand with the divine hand. All right, so that's where this balanced and harmonious energy is coming from here. All right, so this here, it says you are attracting emotional fulfillment. And over here we have abundance planning. That's the balance that you're seeking this month. How can I become emotionally fulfilled while still manifesting what I need in the 3D? So you're being called by your angels and God to work hand in hand with the divine to create this harmonious balance in this month and for this to last you a lifetime. So it's not just about what you're creating for today, for tomorrow, for next week. This is about years and years and years to come. If you incorporate this emotional fulfillment with this abundance planning, you're set for life. Like, that's very much the wording that's coming out for me, is you are building a very solid foundation that's going to set you up for life. All right, let's get into the tarot for the rest of your spread here. Tell me more. All right, the 8 of Wands wanted to come through here. Lots of opportunities coming your way in January. Expect to see those. They're fast moving. This could be messages. This could be opportunities, offers. All right, we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is a fresh new start. And I'm even getting an offering from the divine to help you with this abundance planning. Like, here's something, like here's a little seed to get you started. So let's see where that takes us. All right, the Emperor. Love it. Emperor is very masculine, authoritative energy. It's giving me either you're going to become the authority on your own life, or you are attracting in someone that's going to help you on this endeavor. That could be what this gift from the universe is. Like, this is the tangible thing that's being delivered to you. Also, Aries energy with the Emperor. And the Queen of Cups keeps showing up on the bottom as well here. Every time I shuffle, she's at the bottom. All right, tell me what else. Yep, she didn't want to go back in the deck. She's like, I'm coming out. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. So this is giving me balanced energy again. Like, again, this is a balance between a masculine and a feminine energy. Someone who can manifest in the three-dimensional, but someone who is emotionally fulfilled. She's very intuitive. She is very emotionally stable and secure. This could also be water sign energy. Okay? So we're talking about Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Doesn't have to be. Just somebody who's very in tune. Very emotionally in tune. Alright, I wanted to see if anything else wanted to come out with that, and apparently not. Let's get one more. One more, please. The Four of Wands. Yep. Solid, stable foundations. Now, that could even be marriage. Four of Wands can also be celebrations, weddings in particular. Joyful events, but built on a solid foundation. So this could be a balance of energy within, or this could be external. So again, whether you are identifying as the feminine or masculine in this reading, this is like someone who is balancing the opposite of them out. So someone who is very monetary based, again, abundance based, very earthly based masculine energy, being balanced out with a very nurturing, loving, intuitive, emotionally stable feminine energy. So if these are not external to you, these could just be your internal states kind of harmonizing with each other. And again, that's with the Strength card here. And building towards something solid and transforming something and growing from something. I love this energy. So that question that you wanted to ask your angels, I do have that answer for you. And the answer that came through is, as it flips over, it's up to you. So that means only you can choose this for yourself. If you don't choose this for yourself, then it's not yours. You're the one that has to choose this for yourself. And I'm getting that you've gone through some stuff to the point where you are ready for this next step. But it's up to you to keep going and to choose this for yourself. That is the best way I can put it. There is a destiny waiting for you, and it's beautiful, but you don't have to take it. You don't have to choose it. But if you do choose it, it's going to be very beautiful, filled with unconditional love, emotional fulfillment, lots of growth, lots of harmonious strength, solid foundations, new beginnings. It's going to bring in lots of opportunities to you, lots of abundance to you. But you must choose it. It's not going to be handed to you on a silver platter unless you take the coin. Like Spirit's already put the hand out and been like, "Sir, ma'am, creature, this is for you." You don't have to take it though. Can't say anything more about that. All right, let's get some clarifiers. The thing I also just heard about that was, don't overthink it to death. Because that is your tendency. There's some factors of this situation that are unknown to you at this time, and your logical brain wants to overthink it. Put that down. Like, I literally just saw the image of like someone holding something and then someone smacking their hand and then they drop it. They're like, put that down. Don't fumble this. I'm hearing that too. All right, let's get some more. We have steady progress. Move with deliberate care as patience and attentiveness guide you to thoughtful achievements. Yeah. Steady progress. So this cannot be rushed. Even though we have fast-moving energy here with the wands, the pentacle is slow. The pentacle is going to be here to slow you down, knock you down a peg or two. You're like, but I want to rush in. No, don't do that. Remember, balance, harmony. We have new worlds. There are many more things for you to discover, so don't give up. Yeah. There's so much that you haven't seen yet. And that's, again, it's taken me back to that logical, overthinking mind. Your brain cannot possibly conjure up whatever this is going to be. It just can't. You've never seen anything like this before. You've never felt anything like this before. It's new. It's dangerous. It's scary even. But it's beautiful and it's wonderful. In no stretch of the imagination is your brain going to conjure up the feelings of this situation. Because if it did, you wouldn't even hesitate for a second. That's the message coming through for you. Be here now. Practice mindfulness to be present in the moment and to gain insight. That's why you can't rush this. That's why you can't rush this. It's going to take that balanced and harmonious approach. Spirit's going to make sure that you do it right this time. Maybe you've tried to rush things in the past, and Spirit's like, ugh, this is going to end bad for you. And then it did. This one's different. Just remember that. Don't let your past hurts tarnish this new situation, because this is not like anything that you have ever experienced before. We have open doors. You have many options, so take your time to choose what's right. I love that. Now, Eight of Wands is about having lots of options. And they may be coming in quick. So take your time to choose. There is no rush. If an opportunity presents itself to you and you think there might be a better one out there, then wait. Doesn't mean you have to tell that opportunity no yet. But take your time in selecting the right option for you. That's what I'm getting with this. All right, we have labyrinth of choices. Chart your course through the perplexing labyrinth of choices, embracing each turn as part of your complex journey. So this is taking me to have you contemplate what brought you here. So in the be here and now, how did you get here? What doors needed to open for you to get to this place? because of this labyrinth of choices, again, maybe you felt you chose something incorrectly in the past, or maybe you weren't sure and so you chose nothing and you just kind of stood there and said, I'll never solve this labyrinth. Yep, it's taken me to the movie. So Sarah, she sits down, she's like, there aren't any turns or openings or anything. And then the worm is like, it's full of openings, you're just not seeing them. And she's like, what do you mean? And then the worm's like, look right across there, there is an opening right there. And she's like, no, there's not. And then she walks through and goes, wow, there is. And I was deceived, you know, I believed there was no opening, but there sure is an opening. So, in what way did you not see openings where maybe there were openings? And in the transverse of that, now, in what way did you need to see things differently to create openings and opportunities where you initially perceived there to be none? Because the here and now has a new plethora of opportunities that maybe were not available to you in the past. And that's what you're being asked to see right now. So, that is your message for today, Gemini, for January. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, great. And again, this is just based on the energy currently, right? Your current energy. And what this is saying is that only you can choose this. It is up to you. No one can choose this for you but you. You must take the steps and you must do the work to get there. End of story. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But it's going to be worth it. Because again, this is unlike anything you have ever dealt with in your entire existence. Ever. I just was taken to that movie, The Girl Next Door, where at the end he goes, was the juice worth the squeeze? And the answer is, hell yes. So, that is your reading. And that's all I have for you for the month of January. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I wish you all a lifetime of happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and so much love. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.